Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Cyberpunk 2077. In this video, folks, I'm going to be showing you how to get the Headsman Iconic Shotgun. This is another shotgun that you can get. It is a recipe, but before that, I'm going to show you how to get another recipe for a legendary handgun. So you want to come to this location where I just showed you. It is a suspected organized crime scene. So of course, you will have to take out the bad guys and find the boss and kill him, and he will have some sort of a recipe. Now, the recipe for this will of course be for a legendary handgun that you can craft if you want to use that. There are plenty of handguns in this game that you can craft, and actually quite nice to have. Now, I am a collector of the recipes, so I do want to try and pick them all up. So once you get to this location, just basically shoot your way through, get the boss, then get the recipe off of him, and then of course craft it. Of course, for this you will need to have invested in the crafting perk or skill tree. Oh, this guy's getting in my face right there. Oh, I missed. So you will of course have to have unlocked the ability to craft the epic and legendary types of items. So that is a requirement. Now, it is quite a good thing to invest in the crafting skill tree because the crafted weapons are actually somewhat more powerful than what you can find in the game. I'm just trying to go through these guys without actually getting killed. There we go. They're going down pretty quick. That guy's down, I think. There we go. Down he goes. I can still hear someone shouting in there, so I know there's at least one more enemy. Now, I am greedy, and I'm not going to leave anything good behind. I will loot it all and then break it down for the component, which of course I will then use to craft all sorts of things in this game. So let's quickly pick up all the bits and pieces, and then I'll show you what the boss looks like, and of course the recipe and how to craft it, and of course how the gun looks like, as well as how it fires. It's nothing special, but if you want the ability to craft stuff like that, then why not pick it up? It's not all that difficult, as you can see. So let's have a look over here. It's actually not that many enemies to go through. I really hate the cameras, by the way. I mean, they don't do anything specific, they just make that noise I dislike. I'll quickly grab all this ammo, although I don't really use shotguns, to be fairly honest. So as you can see, we've got the icon for the legendary item on that guy right there that's dead. That's who I was looking for. And down she goes. So once you take out the boss, just go up to him. This is what the boss looks like. And of course, as you can see, he has the Unity handgun crafting spec. So once you pick that up, that will allow you to craft this particular gun. If you like using this, of course, I would recommend going for the iconic weapons because they do have bonuses to their damage. So they will actually do more damage. But if you want to pick up and collect all of the recipes, then this is how you do it. So let's craft the handgun, the Unity handgun. My English was not very good at this point in time. My apologies. We're going to look for it in the legendary section because the recipe was legendary. If the recipe was in epic format, then you look in the epic section. And if the recipe that you picked up was in the rare format, then you look in the rare format, and then you just upgrade it from there. We were able to craft it, so we're now going to look at the gun. We're going to replace my melee weapon with the new gun that I just crafted. Trying to see where it's going. I don't know why I'm going down there. It shouldn't be down there. I'm not seeing... Oh, okay, hold on a second. I think I just saw it. I expected to have the same logo as the iconic weapons, but it's not an iconic weapon. It's just a legendary weapon. So we'll apply some mods to it. I'm not going to use this, so I'm going to use some of these mods that I've looted from the corpses. And that's about it. I don't really want to use anything else on it because I'm not going to use it. I'm just doing this for the purpose of showing off the recipe and the gun itself. Nothing too special. It's pretty bland, pretty normal. If this is what you want, then this is how you pick it up. It's actually probably the more normal type of gun. The others have all sorts of wacky fire rates. So if you're looking for a more normal gun, this is where you come to get it. Now let's get into the real reason why you are here, and that is of course the Headsman Shotgun. Again, this is in a suspected organized crime location. This is what it looks like right here. We get the blue skull. So you want to come up here, and we're going to have to fight our way through some enemies. And at one point we will come across a boss. Now, as you can see, I have cleared out all of the suspected crime locations, and this would be the last one here, so definitely worth doing these for the recipes. You do get some really neat weapons from them, and sometimes some clothing if you don't have armor, but there's plenty of legendary armor that you can pick up. So let's okay, that's a mission right there. I'll do this after this video. So you can see where the skull is. That's basically where we want to go. That's where we will find the boss. We will have to fight our way through, and this is going to get messy. There we go. One enemy down. We now got everyone's attention, so I need to be careful not to be overrun or flanked. That is sometimes the case. I really hate these cameras. They do make a very irritating sound. For some odd reason, that sound just annoys me. So I tend to take out the cameras. Alright. We're going to go down this way. Of course, we're going to fight some robots and turrets and stuff like that. Just basically do the normal stuff. Blow them all up. And once you do that, we will get to the boss. I will show you what the boss is. I'm trying to take my time here. I don't want to rush it. They are a bit of a challenge. Or these guys can be a bit of a challenge. They do have the red marker around the icon above their head, meaning that they can be challenging. So I'm proceeding with caution. So I still haven't found the boss. There is a skull right there, so we'll continue looking for him. We can hear some voices in the background, so we know that there are still enemies that we have to take care of. Of course, I do not leave anything behind. I loot it all because it will come in useful at some point in time. There's nothing down this way.
Not in the mood for jokes.
He sounded like Arnie right there for a second. Nope. Okay. Making sure I leave nothing untouched. So the boss is somewhere around here because of the skull icon. So let's see. Oh, hey, whoa. That made me jump a bit. Did not expect to see him there. We also have a turret, so we'll take that out. We can see the recipe on this particular boss right here, which is a robot. Let's try and access his inventory. And here we have it. This is the Headsman Iconic Shotgun. That's how you get the recipe. And for those that don't know, I will show you how to craft it. Of course, you will have had to have invested in the crafting skill tree to be able to craft the iconic or the epic version of this, as well as the legendary version. It is definitely a skill tree worth investing in because you can craft some really powerful weapons. So let's get crafting, and I'll open up my inventory. I'll show you what you need to do. You go into the crafting menu, and because the recipe was of the epic form, which is purple, that is where we start. So let's have a look here for the shotgun. Here it is, the Headsman. Now, for some odd reason, in the information section in the upper right corner with the purple, it doesn't say it's iconic, but it is iconic, and I'll show you that. It's really interesting. I think this is one of these really weird bugs that the game has. We're going to cycle through the damage to see what we get. We want to get the highest DPS on what we craft, so that means we click multiple times on the recipe until we're happy with the DPS that it presents us with. We're going to go further up. Let's see if it's here. Nope, I don't see it. So if it does not appear in the legendary section, do not fret. Just exit the crafting menu and enter it back again, and then you should have the option to basically upgrade your epic weapon to the legendary version. Here we have it. So again, we're going to cycle through the various types of damage. We want to get the highest DPS on it, and there we go. I'll grab that. Once you have done this, what you can do if you want is you can go into the crafting menu once more and do some upgrades on it. They don't tend to be that expensive at first, but it does increase the damage that the gun does quite a significant amount. So that's all I could do in terms of the upgrades. Let's equip this, and then fire it off a couple of times. It is a shotgun, so it does what a shotgun does. It's good at close range, and as you can see, it is actually legendary iconic. But for some odd reason, it does not show up in the crafting menu or that part of information. So this is what it looks like. We're going to look down the iron sights. It looks like a normal shotgun, or what you would expect to see of a shotgun in a game. We're going to put some sight on it. We're going to mod it. So this isn't something I'm really going to be using. So I'll put a uncommon sight down there. We're going to increase the damage just because, of course, we wanted to take care of the recoil. So we'll eliminate the vertical recoil. Makes it easier to fire shot after shot. Just having a look at the stats of this gun. I mean, personally, I will not be using it anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference to me. I prefer the handguns in this game. They are pretty fun. I also like the melee weapons. They are also fun. So that's kind of what I've gone down with in terms of my gameplay. So let's fire this thing off. There we go. It's a pretty cool weapon, definitely worth picking up, especially if you are like me and you want to collect all of the rare iconic weapons in the game, or the ones that at least you have access to, because some of them will be dependent on the choices you make. That is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links, of course, you can find down below in the video's description. And until next time, stay safe, folks.